Oh my God, that was like the fastest changeover ever. I think we really got it now. It's like I'm just sitting here on the phone waiting for Fox Sounds to just say now, and then as soon as he says now, I hit start streaming, and I was like, damn, well done. Oh, my arm hurts from patting ourselves on the back. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hope you had a good workout with Fox Sounds, doing some mashup, sit and spin. And now, before we really get the party going for tonight, it is Friday night here on Twitch, and you know how we roll. We go hard. We've got 3 hours with DJ Airson doing happy hour, and then we've got a full 6-hour set at least from Jupiter Gatling, because today we are celebrating Jupiter Gatling's birthday. Now, her actual birthday was actually 2 days ago. You know, here in Booty Mashup Land, there's actual birthday, and then there's birthday observed, proper birthday. Well, actually, I don't know what would be proper. Is proper birthday like your actual birthday, or is proper birthday when you actually properly celebrate your birthday? Although it was Wednesday was my mashup listening party, which started an hour late than it normally does, although actually it was like just sort of back to its old time. And I did sort of a Jupiter Gatling tribute set. She was over here. We had a couple friends, no more than 2 households together though, because Germany is still in lockdown light here, and we're pretty good with the rules. So yeah, I know Earl Binky. Yes, it's like, yeah. I think everyone in the Booty Mashup crew kind of like celebrates 2 birthdays. There's like your actual birthday, like Lobster Dust. Lobster Dust celebrated his birthday here on the Booty Mashup Twitch channel last Friday. And then when's his birthday? Monday. His actual birthday is Monday.
But that was not his own fault. It was your planning.
Well, no, it was because we didn't want to like put all the birthdays together. May is like a crazy month for birthdays. Just found out 2 Scottish producers in our little mashup scene, Lewis Wake and I Will Battle, also had birthdays this week. It's just like May is like just crazy birthday month. So Jupiter Gatling's going to be doing a takeover. You know how she rolls. So she's going to be celebrating her birthday by doing an extra long set tonight. And then tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow is World Goth Day. Yes, World Goth Day. So myself and DJ Dada will be taking over tomorrow night, right after Mashups Rock. So yeah, it's there's, as always, there's always a lot going on. I'm actually I was catching up on the big news. The big news in the Twitchiverse is Twitch officially kind of like the email was funny. So email goes out to all the creators, and it was basically like, let's talk about hot tub streams. I'm like, oh, this is from Twitch. Twitch wants to talk about hot tub streams. I'm like, oh, I'm here for the hot tub streams. I want to know what the fuck Twitch is going on about. And so the big news, then of course I sent this out to, I tweeted about it on my personal channel, personal social media channels, because I'm about to move back to San Francisco, and I'm planning on painting the entire living room blue screen, chroma key blue. I can't deal with I can't deal with the green. You can't see it, but I can. I can't deal. Hold on, let me turn it off real quick, because imagine. I just want to say, imagine living. Where we go. Imagine living in this. Could you live with this? Could you live with this on your walls 24/7, all the time? Oh God, no. No, I couldn't. So, but chroma key blue is this really cool electric blue. So I'm going to go with chroma key blue, and I want to like kind of do live streaming, and I'm just like, I'm hanging out at home all the time, playing music, dancing around, doing shit, cooking food, and talking to myself. So I'm just gonna live stream. But I'm realizing there's so many people that do this already, except they do it from a hot tub. They do it from a hot tub. They're just hanging out in a hot tub, chatting with people and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so if I put like beach footage or like pool footage in the video behind me and have it like blue screened against a wall, then I am allowed, according to the new Twitch rules, to wear a swimsuit. So these are but we have to the category. The Twitch basically, instead of like being like, no, you can't do hot tub streams anymore, instead they're creating a category for it of basically hot tubs, pools, or beach hot tubs and pools. And that's going to be its own category. Like music is its own category. Gaming is its own category. Now, I love it. So I'm like, oh my God, that means I can like just run around my apartment in like a swimsuit or bikini or whatever. It's like, it's a swimsuit. And it will be okay, which I'm, bit of an exhibitionist. What can I say? Also, it's like, I'm really, really, really into the idea of there being transgender body representation on, out there in the world that isn't just straight up, porn, which there's plenty of. It's like, are you privileged or are you a Pornhub porn category? But I think it would be cool to just be like, oh, I can just hang out in my house, in like a hot tub stream, but it's not really a hot tub, or a pool stream. I think it'll be fun. I'm sort of looking forward to it. So Smash Color's like, it's a fine line. But anyway, so that we're all talking right now in our group chat about like, let's do a hot tub stream. Let's join in the fun with it. And then, DJ Time is getting ready to, he's getting, one of our resident DJs at Booty Mashup San Francisco. He's kind of getting back to work now. So I think he might not be able to stream as much. So he's really trying to plan out like his streaming schedule on our channel. And he's like, I want the first Friday in June, and I really want a killer theme. And I think he just now came up with it. Hot Tub Time Machine. Because he's DJ Time, get it? So we're going for it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be a thing. And speaking of stuff coming up, it's like, starting on June 19th, every Saturday night on our channel is going to be live from DNA Lounge. It's apparently a full open. And I mean, unless something horrible happens, we're coming into the we're coming out of the Corona apocalypse exactly the way we came into it, which I'm a little surprised by. But it was like parties just shut off. 14 months ago, it was literally like a light switch. Click, parties are over. And I kind of thought okay, coming out of it, it's going to be, we're going to have to, it's going to be restrictions. There's going to be, capacity issues. You might need to show a vaccine card. It's like, who knows how this is all going to work, right? But at least in California is pretty much ready to go the full Florida and just be open. And so it's not even we can do a party but diminished capacity, or we can do a party with table seating. It's as of June 15th, we're going to be fully open, back to normal. But I do want to reiterate, number one, it won't really be normal. Number two, the new back to normal includes all of this. It includes Twitch. We are never giving this up. We're already scheming things, how to kind of like where we throw a theme party here on Twitch on Friday, and then the IRL theme party happens the next night. Like we're doing that for Pride weekend, Friday, the last weekend, and Friday we'll be doing LGBT Pride on Friday, and then we're doing it in real life on Saturday. So it's gonna be Smash Color. Never go the full Florida. I know, unless it's Disney World. Come on, can we go the full Florida if it's Disney World or Cape Canaveral? Okay, So anyway, hey Logan, nice to see you, and welcome everyone. Reconthus, I think I'm finally pronouncing your name correctly. I just want to shout you out. Thanks for being the first one to make the Lobster Dust rant mashup. I'm finishing up my Lobster Dust rant mashup. For those who don't know, join us in our Discord, especially in the bar. And I'm going to be playing it. I'm not going to be playing it, actually. Jupiter Gatling is going to be playing it during her set. And speaking of Jupiter Gatling, not only is it her birthday today, she is also the special guest here on the weekly meeting. And I do not even need to deal with Discord video or Skype video or anything like that. Please welcome to the show, Jupiter Gatling.
Well, we could pretend. Could have pretended. I could have just, sat there in the kitchen. And why am I transparent? What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. What's going on? Oh, no, you're not transparent. Wait, you kind of are, though.
How'd you make me transparent?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, God. And you also changed my chair?
I didn't change it.
I thought this was a professional talk show.
It is. It's a very professional talk show. What are we drinking today, by the way? You
literally made me invisible for the show.
Are you going to fix things now?
I will be fixing things.
Good thing I'm
also the tech support.
Glad my tech support
DJ, special
here.
Guest, a birthday girl, and tech support. Welcome to my life.
I know we need our own beer lady, but look, we've got. I know. We got some beer snobs in the chat. I am super excited about this new beer delivery that we got.
Yeah, so we have a delivery service in Berlin. They bring you your beer within 2 hours, and even Friday night they deliver till 10 p.m. That's great. They have like a thing. I don't know if it was new or if I just never saw it. That was the second time ever I used them. So I don't know, maybe I just didn't see it the first time. And you can just buy a crate of mixed random beers. Now these are like 12, 24, 20.
No, it's a crate.
How much are in a crate? They're all different.
I think it's 24 in a crate, isn't it?
Depends. If it's the small ones, it's 24. If it's the big ones, it's usually 20. So it's like 20 random Helles beer from Munich, from Bavaria.
Here, I'll show you.
Exactly.
You fix the chroma key.
I wonder. I don't know any of these. These are all local, tiny little brands.
Yeah, I mean, we are in Germany. That is the one amazing thing. I'm heading back to San Francisco in 3 weeks, and I do have to
because you're on the color key. Why are you on? Oh, because you turned it off and then you turned the wrong back on.
Oopsie. Okay. There we go.
Your first day, huh?
What was that about me starting my own channel? It's going to be a shit show for weeks. You know it.
Well, yeah, if you started without me helping you.
But yeah, it's the total variety pack of beers, so I'm super excited. Hey, yeah, Smash Color wants to know
glad that you asked.
What is the difference between color key and chroma key?
So color key is if you're talking about the actual color. If you really just have like something crazy green and not many shadings in between. Chroma, on the other side, means you have different shadings of gray in between as well, like, brighter colors and darker colors, which you usually have when you have people move around, like have hair, or if you're not, just a plastic object. Although, I mean, you...
Oh, wow.
I needed to do this.
Wow.
Okay, Heather.
Okay. You say plastic like it's a bad thing. Look, I've been watching, bimbo TikTok is a thing, and it's all about bimbo empowerment. So I'm just gonna take that as you're just jealous.
I never said it's a bad thing. You literally said about yourself you're out of plastic this afternoon. I was just repeating your own words here. I chose violence.
So welcome to the show.
Hello.
We used to do this thing where I was like, ask you, what was the first mashup you ever heard?
The shade bubbles are going up.
The shade bubbles,
button.
I know.
We need the shade horn, a shade air horn. Brr, 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 beep, 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 beep.
So on our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group where you can post mashups. It's very uncreatively called Booty Mashup, Post Your Mashups Here, which I might change the name. But I just recently took it over, and this whole time we've never had, like, I join all sorts of Facebook groups, and they always have questions that they got to vet people. And I was like, this whole time we've never had questions. So I had to come up I came up with a couple questions. So the first question was, what was the first mashup you ever heard? What was the first? I remember you mentioned this the last time. The interview last time I had you on the show.
It's been a year ago.
So what was the first mashup you ever heard?
Oh, careful! The deadline bear fell over.
Oh no!
I have a little.
People would have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
This is obviously from a little Japanese gashapon vending machine, and it's a deadline bear. It was a little series of office animals. You had a rabbit with the clock, you had a slow turtle with a bunch of papers, and this is the deadline bear. He's yelling because the deadline. The deadline. It's so stressful. The deadline is this afternoon, and he's not done yet. So it's the panicky deadline bear. It is. We can autofocus. Yeah.
There we go.
I love him so much. So he's obviously right underneath my my monitor, my work monitor. And it always falls over when Adriana sits here, because you are being rambunctious.
I am rambunctious. A lot of horseplay. All right. So what was the first mashup you ever heard?
First mashup I ever heard was actually on MTV MASH. It was Pink versus the Vines.
Do you want to explain to because MTV MASH is like serious old school early 2000s mashup culture, and like I think a lot of Europeans, if you're of a newer generation, don't even remember it, and if you're an American, you've never even heard of this, because we didn't have MTV MASH.
Well, I mean, I'm seriously wondering exactly what the deal was, because I thought I remembered that it was like a 15-minute show, but they showed just one mashup, and that was kind of it. So I should kind of like look up exactly what the deal with the show was. But basically late at night, when no one's watching TV and no one's home because other people have friends and don't just spend the entire time drawing alone in their room, they showed random mashups on MTV, and every now and then I was lucky enough to see that show. And yeah, the very first mashup I ever saw was Pink versus the Vines. But I thought it was a 15-minute show.
Ultra 396.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Tony. I think his real name was Tony, because he also went by Tone 396.
Ta-da!
Although I'm actually not sure. The thing is like there were a bunch of producers in those days that made them, but then like they were a little bit limited by what they could do, and also only a few of them were hired. It was like a total nepotism thing by the person who was the producer of the show. I know, totally. And so there were quite a few producers that remade other producers' tracks just so they could get played on the show. Mm. So this shit's been going on forever. Long before YouTube even existed, people have been remaking other people's mashups without credit.
And the second mashup ever that I stumbled upon in the same way when I found another episode of MTV MASH was Placebo versus Kosheen.
Oh,
Does anybody even fucking know Kosheen?
Kosheen, what was her hit? God, we're talking like 15 years ago now.
Yeah, I think she just had one or two hits.
Like, I was just thinking...
the mashup was Catch Me.
Kosheen. Kosheen was like... In America, was popular in the gay clubs. Like, it was kind of like a gay dance hit. Mm. But, yeah, But she wasn't like a big chart hit, I don't think.
Yeah, and Bitter End. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, of course, Placebo being my favorite band of all times, it is surprisingly not Nine Inch Nails, it is actually Placebo. Nine Inch Nails is a very close second. As you might know. I'm like, oh, well, that's obviously going to, stay in my head forever. And then I moved to Berlin and saw the flyer of a Mashup party. I'm like, oh my God, I live in a big city now. They have like Mashup parties. Oh my God. So I went there and saw this one.
Me.
That's how we met. That's how we met.
We
Oh my
actually
God.
met at a booty mashup party.
All comes down to Placebo.
Yeah.
In a way.
In a way.
More ways than one.
So the second question that I have now for the Booty Mashup Facebook group is, not only do you have to say like what was the first mashup you ever heard, but who's your favorite mashup producer?
Putting me on the spot.
I know,
like that, right? Oh my God.
I'm wondering, it's like, do we get a diplomatic answer or do we get like a real answer?
Well, let's say who is currently in my head a lot, as we were just speaking over dinner. There is a big abundance of amazing Nine Inch Nails mashups out there currently.
And Nine Inch Nails is like one of your favorite bands.
Yeah, it's my very close second favorite band. And, there's way more than just, close and head like a whole. No, we have people like Totem over here, who's in the chat pod, who just, fucking mashes up Piggy. And then there is Placebo, Crafty Geek, Placebo. And there's our mashups who mashed up Into the Void with Man-Eater by Hall & Oates.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
And he also did Queens of the Stone Age mashup, and I know Queens of the Stone Age is also one of your favorite bands.
Exactly.
So no surprise that
us
Totem.
also hitting all the right spots here. And Dom made an amazing mashup with The Who and Nine Inch Nails and Nine Inch Nails Burn. Like all these deep cut weird songs that I can never play on a dance floor ever. So I'm like,
yeah, this is people in the chat pod, people on Twitch. This is probably the absolute number one reason that we will never give up our Twitch channel, because I just know that so many people are like, oh, as soon as you guys start doing clubs again, you're just gonna like, you're gonna forget all about us. And it's like, God, no, because there's a whole huge chunk of mashup culture that we can't really realistically like play in a club. And I'm sure everyone's like, oh, it's your party, you can do whatever you want. Well, yeah, but if people come to the party and they're like, how the fuck am I supposed to dance to this, and then stop coming, then we don't have a party anymore. So it's like, we may be crazy, but we're not stupid. So I think one of the things we realized when we started streaming a little over a year ago is that we could definitely do a lot more kooky stuff, more deep cut stuff, and it's really liberating and really, really, really fun.
I don't know what you mean. Here's an hour of Nine Inch Nails mashups.
Here's an hour of Sailor Moon mashups.
I do not have an entire hour of Sailor Moon mashups, although I fill a 2-hour show of pure Sailor Moon songs a week. Many of these are mashups, remixes, but also they're legit straight up playlists. So if you're even a little bit into Sailor Moon or cute Japanese city pop vibes or soundtracks, tune into my show every Thursday. It's super cute. But you know what? My favorite first mashup producer was actually Lobster Dust.
Your first favorite? No,
everyone loves Lobster Dust, as we figured out last week.
Seriously, ever since I started the little entry, the questions to get accepted into the group, the Facebook group, I've just shocked at how many people. I mean, I'm not shocked because Lobster Dust is an amazing producer, but it was just like an overwhelming amount of people name dropped Lobster Dust as their favorite mashup producer. I was like, damn. But unlike you, my favorites constantly change. Who's just like
who's
really,
the hot new thing?
Who's the hot new thing? Like who's like putting out tons of stuff right now. It's like, so yeah, and there's always new blood, and I have been loving the mashup scene this past year, just making so many connections. Like, it's like taking a year off from like only doing club stuff was really, really great. And my thing now is I want to try to get some of these producers to be guest DJs at the party. You know, it's like we don't pay much, but like I'm always, you know, one of my things is like, look, I can't promise you the moon, but I can promise you a really, really fucking fun vacation. You know, partially or fully subsidized, depending on how expensive your plane ticket is.
Also, I mean, I can't talk about my favorite mashup producers without just name dropping Mark Johns as well, who I made friends with through this mashup channel, through us on Twitch, and who keeps throwing me his brand new mashups to play them first on that channel, which I so much appreciate. And believe it or not, I do have a first early sneak peek to his exclusive Kylie Minogue mashup album. So I will be dropping a brand new song today that you will enjoy, because when I heard when he sent me what it is, I'm like, oh, that's an Adriana track. It's one of your favorite bands.
My Chemical Romance?
No, then I would have said one of our favorite bands.
Oh my God. I have a lot of favorite bands. Naked and Famous?
No, one that only you like and I don't.
Oh, Rush?
I have nothing against Rush.
I'm like, what the hell?
No, I'm not.
Like, how deep are we going to go here?
I'm not too much into homeless millionaire Jesus
30
cult
Seconds
leader
to Mars.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so you've, do you have anything besides dropping a few exclusives? Are you got anything else planned for your set tonight?
I have actually 3 fucking fancy exclusive drops to play tonight. Lil Nas X just dropped a brand new single today.
Who? Lil Nas X, yes.
And I will battle Suck Like the Fucking Lightning, produced already a mashup that I will be also debuting later tonight. It is on the YouTubes already for the sweet, sweet algorithm, he said, but it's not downloadable.
No shame in that
I'm
game.
the only one who has it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And speaking of things that are not
although warning
downloadable-
you,
Oh, wait.
it's very much, it's either a set opener or a set closer, and since I know how I'm going to open my set, I'm going to close my set with this. So
You might have to wait the full 6 hours.
Might need to wait for it a little bit. And someone else is about to finish a mashup right now.
But myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's it's making the rounds in our Discord. I already teased it a little bit. Lobster Dust did an amazing rant on our Twitchiversary, and Saram Wrap. This sums up the community right now. I am loving this sort of thing. From even like the fans are now like being part of this whole process. So Lobster Dust does a DJ set on the Booty Mashup channel, goes on like a crazy rant about nostalgia. It got clipped or excerpted by Saram Wrap, and then
extracted by Smash
Color extracts the rant from the music, so it's basically clean-ish a cappella. Recon Thus made a mashup of it and actually beat me to it, because I'm now also working on a mashup of it, and now you're gonna play it tonight.
I will. That will be the absolute premiere. Then also, of course, Totem. I wasn't even done yet. I have more than 3 mashups to play. Totem also sent me another mashup that he made that is an exclusive, technically speaking. So yeah, nobody ever heard that one either, I guess. So you're also going to hear this for the first time. And the 4th thing, Saram Wrap again, right? Yeah. Saram Wrap, you also just made me a birthday mashup, which is also just perfect for the set. So you're gonna hear so much new shit. Basically, a new premiere, a new drop every hour.
Nice. So, and I do love, exactly, the power of community sharing for sure. It's like,
wait, you have a banger edit already of the Lobster Rant mashup?
Oh my God. Yeah, where did that one come from? Did I miss that? Oh my God. Okay, I'm loving it. This is this is what I mean about our community, which is just like, it's amazing. I love that we've been able to make all of these connections that did not exist before we had a Twitch channel, and also having the Twitch channel helps foster those connections more. It's like hey, producer, I play your shit at our party all the time. They're like, great, but I'm not coming out to San Francisco for the party. But they can tune in and actually hear their mashup being played in a DJ set, see everyone in the chat pod going like, hey, I love this track. Or if it's my Wednesday listening party, being like, oh, I don't know, it's a little dodgy there on the choruses.
Yeah, it's so much harder, such a tougher crowd on Wednesdays.
Oh my God.
Play the same track. Friday's like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. On Wednesday, so this little part right there at the bridge. I wonder if alcohol is involved, and that makes the Friday so much nicer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Wednesdays for the connoisseurs, Wednesdays for the discerning listeners. It's
also,
it's kind of more of a peer-reviewed group.
Okay,
on
honestly,
Wednesday.
you know what this is? Because it's like a little earlier in the day for us, and not in the middle of the night. It's all these UK people.
Oh yeah, it's the UK.
It's all these
the
UK
Europeans.
original bootleggers. Yeah. It's like all the Scots and all the British that are coming in there that are all these amazing.
Hey, we got the French
themselves.
in there too with Totem and Dom. Yeah.
Totem's always nice. Totem never slaps you in the face.
Oh goodness, yeah, I love the Wednesday chat, but okay, so. All these exclusives, and some of them that you say are not even downloadable yet. That brings me to let's see. Well, so in English we say a bone to pick with you. You say in German it's a
chicken to pluck.
I have a chicken to pluck with you. Okay. You create mashups yourself. You are a mashup producer. In fact, I would say that you even have like very much a calling card where you do anime mashups, anime themes, anime related mashups. But you don't post to Soundhouse, you don't post to YouTube, you don't post to Mashtsticks.
I posted my Sailor Moon.
You don't post to the Booty Mashup Facebook group. Let's see, where else? Where else are you supposed to? It's like you're supposed to make the rounds. It's like when a band puts out a new album and you go on tour. It's the same thing. If you're a mashup producer and you drop that mashup all over the place. Okay?
Oh my God! Onlooker, you have the oh-ho-ho emote. What? Oh my God! Oh, okay. Look at Onlooker's amazing emote. Those are all the emotes you get on my channel, and I just dropped a new one, the emote, which anyone who ever watched an anime will understand what that is. And it's one of my favorite villains of Sailor Moon, and it's an expensive bit emote. So thank you for getting this. Oh my God! Happy birthday to me. Can draw more. Great. Okay, sorry for that. Anyway, I love this character. I'm very surprised to see her on my channel. Oh God, there she is. Yes, look at her. You know her. I made you watch the video. Yeah. Appropriate reaction. Anyway, what was the question?
Where the fuck are your mashups, bitch?
Well,
like, why are you not posting them to to all the places you're supposed to post them to? She's trying to avoid the question. What?
Okay, look, first of all,
she's an exclusive bitch. You can't have them.
Yeah. Those are all Jupiter exclusive. The same way Lobster has a VIP version of everything. All the Jupiter Gatling songs are like my set exclusives. Oh. Except for those songs where Adriana's like coming into the rooms like, oh, hey, the new placebo mashup you made. Can I put it in? Is it done? Can I put it in the pile and the box and send it to the Patreon subscribers? No, it's not. Okay, cool. The week after I download the box, oh, my mashup came back to me.
Oopsie.
Totem said it's not done yet. I can't release it. But yeah, well, maybe when one day I finally go to the Mark John's Mashup Mastering School boot camp.
Right. Is that all it is? Is you just feel like your mashups just don't have that finishing polish, that mastering basically.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't want to put it out there yet. I mean, I know that your day job is being a motion designer. You're really, really good with putting stuff together, and it's very sleek and very professional. You're definitely not the kind of person that just like throws shit together. So is it that sort of thing where you just feel like it's not perfect yet?
yeah, there's always like, this little something there, this little something there. Usually when I create a new mashup, it's because I have something in my head and then there is a theme party that kind of fits to this mashup. I'm like, okay, I have to get it done for this point, but I don't ever have enough time to actually finish them in time. And then
you're on to the next party.
They're kind of like, always like 80% done, or maybe 85% done, and then I'm off to the next thing, the next parties, like, a new schedule every week, new videos to create for the parties every week, and new mashups to find and download every week, and I still do stuff.
You're doing it wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm putting effort into our party.
No, honey, there are YouTube channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers of mashups that were thrown together in an hour.
Yeah, but I don't want this shit attached to my name.
Like, people don't care. Like, if it's close enough,
Okay, but when I play it and keep playing it in my sets and I hear, this one note, it's always kind of off and like, okay, here, I know the timing stuff, but I just never got around to fix it. So then it bothers me too much to have it released officially. But, I have 4 officially released tracks, even though one of those I actually want to re-release.
Which one?
I need to do the extended version of the infamous Cruel Angels Must Die.
Oh, yeah. I've been telling you that since you made it. That mashup is barely 2 minutes. And yeah, I definitely want the extended mix. Like when we DJ an actual Death Guild Thunderdome at Burning Manor Wasteland weekend, like 2 minutes is too short. We need, that's barely even one round.
No, 2 minutes. 2 minutes can be a fight. It's fine. That's sometimes kind of short. And I mean, I don't think I'm a perfectionist, because I'm not a perfectionist. Okay, how to say that? I'm not really a perfectionist when I do motion design. I'm just like super fast and do quality work. So I don't need to be a perfectionist about this, because they're basically, they're good at the first try, okay? On music production, I don't have much idea. I'm not very comfortable with it. I don't actually really know what I'm doing. So it's just a lot of guessing to get to a point where I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I'm just not there yet. Therefore, I'm putting in so much time and trial and error. And I know that I don't 100% like what I hear. It's good enough for one Twitch stream, but it's not to be like, this is the thing, I released it.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. But I will say the world is waiting for the Jupiter Gatling anime mashup album.
It already has a name, it has the artwork, everything exists except for the mashups.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what's the name?
No, I can't tell you yet. It's gonna be an exclusive.
No, come on. You gotta create the buzz. You gotta build it. A little teaser campaign.
It's going to be very deep cut. It's going to be a reference to, of course, an anime song. No, a song used in an anime that is not an anime song by itself. But in order for me to release this, I first need to make a mashup of this song.
Roundabout by Yes.
You're cute. I'm so proud of you that you know this. No.
Was that it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even watch JoJo. You. Oh, Mark Johns is here. Hey, Mark Johns, when we coming over for the Mark Johns Mashup Mastering Bootcamp? Mark Johns Mashup Mastering Booty Bootcamp.
That we should stream live.
Yeah. Patreon exclusive. Oh, well.
Volker Crafts wants to know, what does deep cuts mean? A deep cut is like it's stuff that isn't necessarily the hits. It comes from albums. Back when albums were, vinyl. Vinyls. Is it vinyl or vinyls? I'm actually okay.
Don't ask why Trip is so. I hope Trip doesn't hear this.
I mentioned our Facebook group chat. Oh my God, that was an entire day of arguing back and forth whether you can call them vinyls, and I was like, this is what people call them now, vinyls, and Trip was like, no, it's vinyl, it's singular, even if it means several 12-inch records. And I was like, no, vinyls. Anyway, so, you would buy an album, a record album, and it would have, a few of the hits. And then there's there's that last song on side one that you maybe get to, maybe you don't. Those are called the deep cuts, the ones that are not really the hits. So in any kind of music culture, an artist always has the deep cuts, the songs that the true diehard fans know, but but just the casual fans who know the hits, they won't know them. At
it's not the singles. It's like track 8.
It's the B-side. It's that one song that they got bootlegged at a live concert, but they've never actually recorded it, and all that kind of thing.
Oh, hi, William Morency. I'm gonna play Your Nine Inch Nails track 2 tonight. Obviously, it's one of my favorites.
Nice. So what is the name of this anime mashup album gonna be?
I can't tell you.
Yes, you can.
No, I will not.
Yes, you can.
No.
This interview's over.
Okay, you go, and I'm talking about myself. Hi. Give me your beer. Your beer has a pony. Did you see that there is a pony on this beer? Can you even read this font? It's a Dampfbierbrauerei Zwiesel. It's a steam brewery. Steam beer brewery, and I have no idea what this is. I'm not actually a beer snob. I just like that shit.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of us are like severe beer snobs.
No, we love to pretend.
But we like to. Oh shit! Well, this one was a lighter. This was definitely a lighter beer.
Yeah, yours is a little. It was würzig. It was more spicy.
I want to know if the chat pod has any questions for our birthday girl. Put her on the hot seat. It's like, when's that mashup album coming out? And you're relatively new to mashup culture. I mean, you only learned how to make mashups basically about a year and a half ago?
Well, my very first mashup I made for the Fierce Females party, which was my idea. So I created my Sailor Moon Cardi B mashup for exactly this party. Nobody cared at the club, but Twitch cares, yay! And then I created every single other mashup I made, which I think by now are 15, 16, during the past year. Some of them will never be released because they just don't work.
Well, it's also, I mean, from what I remember when I first started, it's kind of exciting to sort of not really quite know what the fuck you're doing and fucking around with this shit for the first time and learning. I mean, don't you feel that, or are you just frustrated that you
No, when I'm in Ableton, I'm like, why does this not work like After Effects? Why are the shortcuts different? This scrolling is driving me fucking crazy. Why are the shortcuts so fucking weird? Why can't I set markers? That is me in Ableton. Cry.
We got some questions. Totem wants to know, how many unreleased mashups have you produced compared to? Well, you've barely released any, really. I mean, I guess technically 4 that are only on random booty mashup mixtapes. Where are you going?
I keep forgetting how many it's are exactly, but my laptop's right here, so I'm just gonna look them up. Because of course I have all my mashups already labeled in a crate, labeled like the album's gonna be called. You can't look.
Okay. I can answer some of these questions. Jupiter Gatling's favorite color is pink.
Rosa. You're fucking kidding me. It's rosa.
Which translates in Deutsch to rosa.
Okay, so I have a really weird thing where I can't...
You don't like the word pink.
Don't say it. Don't ask me why. It's I can't stand this word, so you have to say rosa. That's why I always say rosa no matter which language I speak. Look, I'm just a bit weird, okay? Just accept it, please, thanks. I just have an issue with this word. It's I think some people don't like the word moist, but for me it's the P word.
The P word.
But it's rosa. It's rosa.
Verona Blue wants to know, is there a song that you are desperate to mash up but you can't get it to work? Oh my God, there's so many.
So there are several. I mean, I tried to do... there were actually several. I even tried the mashups of them and eventually did sort of create them, but they were horrible. I played them once. I will never play them again. I first need to actually learn fucking everything there is to learn about music in order to be able to finish them. I just thought of another song today that I'm like, oh, fuck. Should have asked any of the mashup producers if they would mash the song for me, but then I forgot what it was. I just literally thought about this an hour ago.
You don't have a little master list of mashup ideas? I do, which I'll never get to. But,
I know.
No. We use Ableton Live, both of us, actually. I know there was a question about what DAW we use.
Well, honestly, I actually would have liked to have created a more interesting mashup of my Galaxia song than Just Dance, because it's like...
Like, does the world really need another mashup of Just Dance by Lady Gaga?
Yeah, but it was Lady Gaga night, and I was sort of... I'm like, okay, this would be a perfect, because I love Gagas, and I did the entire 6-hour Lady Gaga party. I think it was 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever. And I thought, okay, because Lady Gaga is supposedly a big Galaxia fan herself. It's my favorite Sailor Moon villain, and she has a pretty cool opera song. So I wanted to mash up this Sailor Moon song with a Lady Gaga track, because I love Lady Gaga is my 3rd favorite artist. But I was just checking the BPMs, the keys, and I don't want to start off with something just completely too far apart, because that doesn't work so well. Not if you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, but even if you do know what you're doing, you're limited by what the software can pull off. Like yeah. I just oh hey guys, I just became a moderator on Mashtsticks, which is super fun. I'm listening to all these mashups anyway, and so I went and listened to a whole bunch of them. And yeah, I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've heard somebody try to stretch a vocal to be, and it sounded so slowed down. And it wasn't just that it sounded slowed down. You hear the artifacting, and some people, I mean, depending on how it's mixed, you gotta get around it, but it dragged. So I did not front page that one. 17 mashups total.
17 mashups total.
Oh, just a baby.
And a baby.
Let's see. There were a couple other questions. I feel like we missed a couple. I'm sorry, guys, if we missed a few of these questions. But Onlooker wants to know, what's your favorite font? I can answer that. Her favorite font is far and away, no question, Comic Sans.
This is obviously a joke answer. No, I don't think you know my favorite font, Adriana.
I don't, actually.
No.
I mean...
9 years together, and it's
9 years together.
Don't know each other.
It's like we don't even know each other. I thought you knew me.
I know your favorite font.
Oh, not my favorite font. Like what? What the hell do you think my favorite font is?
Dax.
I do like Dax. It's true. I mean, I don't know my favorite. It's just sort of like my favorite mashup producer. They do change.
When we met, it was your favorite font.
Yes, that is true.
And fun fact: this is the font I still write invoices with.
It's a good font.
Yeah, it's a good font. Some Adriana luck to bring me money, I guess. Okay. What a good thing. Or the special thing, however, was about mashing up Just Dance with the Galaxia song. That was the first time in my a long career as a mashup producer that I actually had clean, legit studio stems from the CD, because I have the Galaxia single that, of course, every Japanese song comes with a karaoke version. Thank fucking God, right? That's why it's so easy to mash all these Sailor Moon songs. And Just Dance, the vocal came as a clean a cappella from the Booty Lady Gaga mashup.
The Booty Mashes Up Lady Gaga CD from 2009.
That the label made us do. So that was very nice. Not like fucking around with this. Just like, there it is, throw it together, change the timing. I could change a few things. And
didn't have to deal with like some audio extraction or
none of those fucking
whatever
artifacts.
You can find on whatever you can find on YouTube. It's exactly.
What's my favorite beer? Franziskaner Weizen.
Oh yeah, mine too, pretty much. I mean, I get a little tired of it.
See, we do belong together after all.
Oh my God.
What is your approach to putting together a new set from scratch? Do you mean set like DJ set or mashup?
I mean, yeah, they're definitely two different vibes. I mean, I think the DJ sets are kind of based on what we do. So many themes here on this channel that I think that's what it really. I mean, for something like tonight, it's a very open format. Like the theme is just like whatever the fuck you want to play.
Technically, the theme is me.
Yeah.
So, on your birthday, I play like songs that you like. Except for this one time, remember the Mashup listening party I took over where I did things Adriana doesn't like. That was fun, but only for me, because it was like me making fun with myself about inside jokes that only we understand.
You explained a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna play. So on Wednesday, I guess I promised I would do all the purple songs.
Wait, what is? Oh, what's your color coding? What is purple?
Purple. So I have a very, very.
I don't like the word purple. I prefer lila. I can't hear purple. It just lila. It's lila.
I do like lila too. Rosa and lila sounds great together. So I have a very intricate color coding for my Sailor Moon sets. Those are actually hard to do because they're all Japanese in kanji. I basically do you want to know how I play my Sailor Moon sets? Nobody asked. I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay. So first, this is how I do this. I have the album artwork because I know which album it was on.
Oh my god, this is like deep level fandom.
I mean, obviously,
guys.
okay. Some of these are actually translated in English or are in Romaji at least. But sometimes just like that, it's just straight up the kanji and the hiragana. I'm like, I forgot most of this. So it's all color coded by mood and.
You are such a fucking weeb.
And it's all albums. But then these are my Sailor Moon subfolders.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Jupiter Gatling has her own channel here on Twitch where she basically
Murasaki's purple in Japanese. Oh, thanks, Olaka. This is good to know.
It is a Sailor Moon fan channel, Stan channel. Let's just call it what it is. It's a Stanton channel. Where what is it? On Mondays you play Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Mondays I play the video games, all the old retro Sailor Moon video games. However, right now. The chatbot made me play Pokemon Snap, so now I'm vibing to Pokemon Snap. They have beautiful elevator music. It's great.
And Thursday is Sailor Moon music, and you're probably like, what? There's like one Sailor Moon theme song. Like, what the hell? Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you not just see this? It's ridiculous.
Do we want a number? How many tracks do I keep playing?
I know you are deep into the hundreds of those.
Okay, wait, that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. But
come on, that's about 100 tracks.
No, you've got tons of CDs worth.
Okay, no, it's not. It's really. Oh, it can't actually sort by sub. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, you're up to like you're past where. Oh my god, you're deep into like 1,500?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on our channel and playing things that are like actually just mashups and stuff that aren't all Sailor Moon and anime. Although you are kind of known as the resident otaku on this channel. You dive deep into the anime and stuff and geek culture. Are your favorite parties like the Comic-Con themes and the like? Oh yeah, because you're hell-bent on doing nerd rave. We're gonna do a nerd rave, by the way, on both in real life and here on the channel. Probably
there is
Comic-Con
a reason
weekend.
I am the geek emote.
Yeah.
Yes, we DJ Time and me are going to do nerd rave.
Now, hopefully. This is when we're hoping that we can get you to San Francisco. So, Onlooker had asked earlier in the chat pod, besides DNA Lounge and my apartment, what's your favorite place in San Francisco? On the spot? Oh, DJ Time's like, well, that was supposed to be a surprise. Oh, DJ Time, they'll forget about it. Don't worry about it.
You know, she's a plappermau. Like, I could have just jumped at her. Like this one time I jumped out of the shower and was half naked. And you almost opened the door, you idiot. Just to help you with your stream issues. No, it was something else. Oh, no, I jumped out of the shower because you spoiled all our Dungeons and Dragons.
Teasers.
DJ's characters.
They were teasers. It was a teaser. It's a teaser trailer, people. They're not spoilers.
The internet never forgets, by the way. So, the Pole Studio.
Oh, Pole Studio. Okay. Yeah, I can see in San Francisco. I hope we can get you to San Francisco. So for those, because I know a bunch of people I know have been asking, it's like, oh, is Jupiter Gatling coming back to San Francisco with you? Travel ban is still in effect, even though California and really a lot of the United States is starting to open up. Unfortunately, Germany's still in lockdown. Although things are opening up here a little bit, I'm actually going to be going to some museums next week, which I'm excited about.
Oh, actually, I wanted to answer a completely different question, but somehow we ended up talking about Sailor Moon instead. I don't know how this happened.
What was the question?
What is a purple song?
What? Oh yeah, what is a purple song?
So when I took over your library, the crown jewels of mashups, I took over your color coding too. Yellow for the bangers, green for the mellow songs, rosa for the set closers and the slow songs. The first song and the last songs are all rosa. Yours are blue for rock. Mine are blue for... it was blue for set closers, but now I kind of don't use blue. That's how I ended up with Sailor Moon, because I have a way more intricate system for Sailor Moon, because I need it. But for bangers, those are my categories. But then there's also purple, and purple tracks are...
geeky.
No.
They
are just tracks that when I play them for myself, because they just kind of, hit you right in the fucking heart. That, I just like either have a personal connection with, or they just... they just hit me in a visceral way, I guess. And those are just my absolute favorite songs. And things like, I can't believe this one song that I liked so much from 30 years ago. Somebody mashed up finally.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be an all purple set tonight then.
Possibly. However, admittedly, not every single of my new drops is a purple track. But I can't pass up a brand new track. I mean, okay, look, the new Lil Nas X song is not my favorite track yet. I heard it once, okay?
Oh yeah, I mean, it literally just came out like this morning, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
So I don't have any connection to it yet, okay? But I mean, I think my Purple Montero track, like if we're talking about Lil Nas X, I believe is pretty sure I have several at this point, maybe just one, but the Lose Awake one.
Smash Color Pink are the slow jams for the closers, the come down.
You know what? I really like the Lil Nas X Billie Eilish one.
Oh yeah.
All the Good Girls Go to Montero.
Who did that one?
Adam Music.
Who?
Adam Music.
Oh, Adam Music. Okay.
Who you say that's just. Who says of himself is just doing pop versus pop.
He does pop versus pop. I mean, Billie Eilish, a song that came out like a year ago, and Lil Nas X. That's squarely pop versus pop, feeding the YouTube algorithm.
But those are good songs.
That does work.
It has still different genres.
It what?
Ish.
I mean,
they're both pop adjacent, but they're not like 100% pop. It's not like Britney.
Oh no! It's not like Ava Max versus Dua Lipa, kind of thing where it's like, okay, you're both female pop divas, even working with the same producers.
It's like a moody teenager versus moody teenager.
A little bit, yeah.
How old is Montero? He's like what, 22?
He's early 20s. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and what was the last question? I forgot. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of purple songs. I would like to do an all purple song set, but you people are gonna leave me, so
probably.
Maybe I will not. Because there's also just like some random shit that's just not. I can't even say this is a great mashup, but it's so fucking weird, and I can't get enough of it. Like this Attack on Titan mashup I have. It's a YouTube video made to be a 10-hour loop kind of song. Mm-hmm. So it just starts in the middle of the song and just loops out of the song. So. And it has fucking wild, let's call them key changes. Wild, violent key changes. It's so much fun though, I love this thing. Yeah, please somebody make a real mashup of these things.
Rakamthus, moody teenage pop is the new pop. Yeah, I could not agree more, for sure. A lot of the new stuff coming out. Olivia Rodrigo and
there is Snow Brown in Serato.
Yeah, there isn't, is there?
No.
So you've definitely I know you very much enjoy DJing on Twitch. How are you feeling about DJing in real life again?
Can't play any of my purple tracks. Not a single one anymore. The key changes did choose violence. Smash Color, I remember you were there like when I played it last time, and you gave me the key change. That emote. I don't know, what is that emote? But yeah. How do I feel about going back to real life? So if there's one thing I actually do miss from real life, then it is standing at a DJ booth that I can barely look over because I'm so small, and throw confetti at the people.
Oh, God. But we can't throw confetti anymore. That's the thing. Confetti has been banned from DNA Lounge. So we can't even throw confetti anymore. But we can still do it in L.A.
Oh, no, Logan mashups. The way I'm sitting on an Ava Dua mashup. Oops.
I mean, Logan, this is also what you do. It's pop versus pop. I mean, and Steve, as much as I'm kind of like, I've said this so many times. It's like, wow, I come down so hard on like these uncreative YouTube mashups that are just like pop versus pop. But boy, when it comes down to like, oh God, I need a banger for the club with this hot new track. That's what I'm playing in like a club DJ set. Maybe not, it's not going to make it to the Booty Mashup Top 10. It might not get played a lot, in more of a kooky DJ set on Twitch. But I rely on those.
I actually had a great analogy for this. We literally talked about this last week, and you said you should say this during our interview. And I'm like, that's a weird thing to say. Why should I say this during an interview? But now we're here anyway, so I'm going to say it. I feel like these pop versus pop mashups, the ones that you call generic on Twitter fights, are, there are the lettuce. They are the lettuce of the salad. If the salad is the party, those are the lettuce. You need many of them because they kind of are like, the main base and the filler of the party. But you will probably come home and remember the Pinienkerne, the tofu bits, the fancy cheese in the salad, and the surprise apple slices, which were like the weirdest fucking genre clash mashup. And why is somebody playing a rock mashup while I'm trying to dance to Cardi B, I guess. So,
but it can't. But the soundtrack for the night can't all be that.
Exactly, it can't just be all mayonnaise. It can't just be all guilty pleasures. It's you kind of need a good mix, and I feel like the pop versus pop mashups,
especially the
for
pop,
a nightclub, especially, and the generic EDM bangers.
And
that's the ranch dressing of the nightclub, really. Caesar, whatever you're into, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of funny. I feel like
you kind of need those.
Yeah, it's become a little bit of a joke on this channel. Generic EDM banger. I mean, that's DJ Time's entire show, right? But it's like it keeps you dancing. Pop versus pop. You got the crowd singing along. It's like mashup culture is many colors of the rainbow. Just some colors shine a little brighter sometimes, but yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to your anime mashup album. I'm looking forward to your set tonight. You will see her in 3 hours for the Jupiter Gatling birthday set. And thanks everybody so much for being here, hanging out, throwing in throwing the questions into the chat pod. Yay. Nice to see everybody here. Always a pleasure to see so many producers in the chat pod. We are going to get ready for Airson. Going to be doing happy hour. Thanks everyone for coming to our TED Talk. And we will be seeing Jupiter Gatling in 3 hours right now.
Oh, look, it's us, just as emotes. That's cute.
And stick around. DJ Airson is next. Mwah.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
See you soon.